Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm here today to give you a bonus read for the lovely sign of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising placements. I'll start my reading off with some oracle cards followed by tarot. Last but not least, I will pull 5 cards to give you a description of the individual plus the sign, so make sure you stay tuned, Scorpio. And please remember, if you enjoy my reading, to like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow. With that being said, let's get started. Also, I want you to always take what resonates in regards to your situation or your story. If it applies, take it. If it does not, leave it for somebody else. Dear Spirit, please show me what you have for this bonus read for the lovely sign of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising placements. Last shuffle, please. Express your love. Retreat. And codependency. All right, Scorpio. This is somebody that you are currently in a connection. You may be dating them, or you may already be in some type of commitment or relationship with them. With the express your love, Spirit wants you to go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Take that leap of faith and let that person know exactly how you feel. And with the retreat card, you know they want you to take some time to focus on this relationship with this individual so that you two can make it work, so that it can be as strong as it needs to be in regards to you to move forward to a higher level of commitment. You can see here this lady and this guy is dressed like they're getting married. So I feel like in the near future, that's maybe something that's in the plans for you, but they just want you to pay attention a little bit more and put a little bit more effort in regards to your relationship with this person, or maybe this is just what they need to do in regards to you in this relationship. And with the codependency, this is somebody that's a little bit codependent, or maybe you're a little codependent in regards to this. You know, they may have some type of challenges or something that's in their life that's affecting this relationship. It can be anything from mental health, gambling, or drinking. It doesn't have to be severe, but I do feel like they have some type of codependency that kind of hinders this relationship a little bit from moving forward the way that you would like it to. I do feel like this is somebody that would get the help that they need if you was to sit down and talk to them one-on-one and let them know, I think we can use some therapy, or we can go to some type of counseling session together. I do feel like they would be open with it. I don't feel any negative vibes, even though the codependency and addiction cards are coming out. Doesn't always have to be a bad thing. So let's get some information from tarot about this individual and see if there's any advice that Spirit wants you to know about this person, Scorpio. So let me see what we got. Dear Spirit, please give me 3 cards for the lovely sign of Scorpio. One more card, please. All right, perfect. All right, so we got the Page of Cups, water energy, the Queen of Pentacles, Earth, and the Tower. Scorpio, you're showing up in your own reading with the Tower card here. With the Page of Cups landing on Express Your Love, this is somebody that wants to give you a small token or gesture of love. It's not going to be big because it's a page, and page represents childlike energy. But this is going to be something small to show their token or affection of love towards you. They may send you some type of arrangement or some type of edible through the mail, or they may ask you if you want to go out on a date and get caught up and, trying to get on the same page with each other. But they are going to offer you something small with a lot of thoughts, feeling, and emotions behind it, because the cups represents emotion. With the Queen of Pentacles, they do see you as a stable individual. Even though this is a woman, there's no gender in tarot. It's just energy, masculine or feminine. But they see you as stable. They see you as successful and hardworking. Or maybe you see them as this. You have a lot of high boundaries and standards in regards to yourself. And you're a go-getter in regards to your life. This is somebody, or this may be you within your 20s all the way up to your 50s in your prime. I do feel like you look a little bit younger than your actual age, and you probably tell that a lot, but you definitely signifies a hardworking individual, and they see you in a positive light. You may be pregnant or a single mom here, as the rabbit signifies fertility. And then we have the Tower card here. And this actually landed on the codependency. So this definitely confirms that this individual is suffering or dealing with some type of addictions or codependency-like behaviors that is kind of wearing on your relationship and your connection with them together. I do feel like they would seek therapy and help if it's, you know, given as an option or spoke about, but this is somebody that is struggling a bit in the relationship, and you know, you may have had an argument or a conflict that kind of blew out of water in regards to this issue, because we got the Tower card here, and this is just kind of signifying that something blew up very quickly. So you may be dealing with another Scorpio as well, or maybe that's just your energy showing up. So 3 more cards, please, Spirit, for the lovely sign of Scorpio. Oh, hold on. All right, we got the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. We got a lot of water energy going on here. You might be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Another one as yourself. With the 4 of Cups, I do feel, you know, maybe you got in a little argument or conflict, or maybe they did and they kind of shut down. As you can see, it says over it on their shirt. So, you know, at one point you may have been over it. You may have been tired explaining to this person over and over what you wanted or what you needed them to do. And you just kind of stop and disconnect from the world. As you can see, the phone is down here on the ground, and the phone symbolizes communication. I think at one point you just were not wanting to be bothered, or maybe this was them and how they were treating you and leaving you out in the cold. With the 9 of Swords, it does keep you up at night, or keep them up at night, thinking about everything that happened. They're replaying the thoughts over and over in their head, and it's hard for them to sleep and get any rest with all of these swords here. They're definitely in remorse, and they definitely feel guilty about the argument or conflict that's going on between you two in your relationship. With the 7 of Cups, I do feel like at one point, you know, maybe you were looking at other options, or they were looking at other options to try to determine if there was something else better out there. Because with the 7 of Cups, this is like the la-la and delusional land card. Sometimes people think the grass is greener, and it's not. As you can see, all of these cups have different things to offer, and it's up to you to make the best judgment in regards to picking the options that's best for you. And maybe, you know, you started looking at other options when they weren't doing the right thing, or maybe they did this with you and you guys got in an argument about it. So let's pull 3 more cards, and then we're going to get the description of the individual, which I'm sure you already have an idea or know who I'm talking about, but the cards just help confirm that, you know. So let me get 3 more cards. Okay, that popped out. And we got 1 more, please, Spirit. All right, thank you, Spirit. We got the 10 of Pentacles. That's a nice card to come out. The Knight of Cups. A lot of water energy again here. Somebody's all up in their thoughts, feelings, and emotions about you. And the 6 of Wands. So with the 10 of Pentacles, they definitely see you as stable and ideal, as the person they would want to have a long-term commitment with. As you can see, there's a complete family. There's a grandma, and then even the kids and the pets down here in the background. So they want it all with you, Scorpio. They see you as very stable. They see you as very dependent, and they see you as somebody that's very successful. You may be a business owner or entrepreneur, or they may be. But the 10 of Pentacles is the highest amount of pentacles you can get in a deck. And the pentacles represents money, worth, and value. So they definitely see you in that light. With the Knight of Cups, like I said, they're coming in with an offer after being all up in their head and not being able to sleep. They're coming in with the Jester. The Knight is a little bit better than the Page, and they move a little bit faster. They're not that fast, but they're a little bit faster in regards to their form of communication. This may be somebody that also knows how to ride a horse, or maybe you do. Maybe you go horseback riding. They can have a family farm or ranch, or maybe you, but you have at least rode a horse at least once, or they have rode a horse at least once in their life. And then we got the Six of Wands. This landed on the Seven of Cups. So this confirms to me that this person gets a lot of attention and is in the spotlight a lot. Or maybe this is you. You may have a large following on social media. If you're into social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, or TikTok. Maybe you're a rising star on one of those things. Or maybe they are and they get a lot of attention. And that's what was part of these options, that they were kind of looking out thinking that the grass was greener. But now they know that the grass is greener where they're alive, and that's with you, Scorpio. So once again, there's another horse confirming it. So you may very well know how to ride a horse. Maybe you've been on one of those excursion trips that have the horses on them, like when you go to the islands like Jamaica or Barbados and they let you ride a horse. Maybe you have done something like that in your life as well. So let's get some descriptions so we can see and confirm this individual. This is the fun part. Always interesting to see what cards come out, you know. So we got tall. So this is somebody that's tall in stature, or you're tall in stature, meaning they're maybe somewhere around 5'11" and up. Doesn't have to be, but they're definitely taller than you, or you're taller than them by a good amount. Let's see what we got. Counselor or social worker. I did mention earlier about therapy and going to counseling or social worker. So this just confirms they're going to get the help that they need, or maybe you or them or is a counselor or a social worker or some type of therapist. Maybe that's your profession or their profession. We got the letter L. Your first, middle, or last initial, or their first, middle, or last initial may start with the letter L, or nickname. I'm getting Lynn, Leonard, Leonardo, Lacey, Lillian. Doesn't have to be. It can be any name that starts with an L. First, middle, or last initial. Let's see. Spring. You may have met them in the month of spring, or this just may signify when it's going to move forward with this relationship. And then let's get one more card. Let's see. Hold on. Engagement. So the engagement card coming, and I did mention early on in the reading right here with the retreat card when I was talking about the individual's dress and the wedding gown and the suit. So this might be confirmation from Spirit that if everything works out, you're going to get engaged to this individual. So let me give you the sign, Scorpio. So we got another Scorpio we're dealing with. And that's the only major arcana I have. But we got a lot of water energy. So I'm going to say Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, and double confirmation of another Scorpio that you could be dealing with. So that's all I have in regards to this reading. If you enjoy my reading, Scorpio, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow. And until next time, bye-bye, Scorpio.